I love this guy, Project Nightfall.
Do you think this is funny? This funny guy built 35 million followers by just wasting food for views. And I really don't understand how is it possible. But to some very privileged people, this type of content is considered entertaining. This must be one of the most
Probably bought all his own views.
content
That's so
and
TikTok talk.
channels I have ever seen in my life. Wow, this really
Project Nightfall, I first saw him when he did this thing on Zanalzazine with people like turning into zombies because of what it does to their body.
in all of this. Just in America, where this idiotic content is being recorded, over 40 million people live below the poverty line. This guy could probably walk downstairs and give this food to homeless people, but somehow he gets millions of views just wasting food. And no one sees anything wrong with it. How? This is just so out of touch and privileged. It's insane. An endless amount of useless content that is all about wasting food for views. Who finds this funny? Like, there's not 1 second in everything we are watching that I find funny.
He's a serial
It's
killer.
a different way I was being raised, and I just find it repulsive and disgusting. And some people can be so out of touch that wasting an insane amount of food can be considered entertaining. But to me, this is cruel. And the worst part is that this guy with 35 million followers is not the only one in this genre of idiotic content. I mean, incredibly privileged, out of touch creators compete for creating the most idiotic food waste idea just so they can get views and likes. And whoever watches it, I would assume it's probably kids, and they get funds for coming up with these ideas.
Oh my goodness, that is so extra.
I'm sorry that I might be a little disrespectful by calling them idiots and being so frustrated with this, but I literally cannot find any other word. So I want to ask you again. For you, do you think this is funny?
It's fucking funny.
This comedy?
Ramen,
Is this
baby.
funny? Because where I grew up, I was being taught to respect food, and I cannot stomach the fact that tens of millions of people watch this for entertainment. Who
It's
are
like
these
P
people?
sells
I
who's
saw with
buying.
my own eyes
People-
how people starve in
people
so
wanna
many
see
places
stupid
around
shit
the
like
world.
this.
People who are forced to feed their whole family for a whole month with the amount of food wasted in one idiotic.
I mean, of course, if you're gonna
15
pay
seconds
somebody to
video.
do this,
is
anybody would do
wrong on
this.
so many levels, and I hope as we watch this together, as we
Those
react
tater
to
tots?
this together,
You got
I can
taters?
spread some awareness that your kids may be watching this type of content, and you really don't want anyone to grow up with such a disrespect.
It's like it doesn't matter what you know.
Would die for.
It's who you know.
Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.
This guy's funny. Wait, do I already subscribe to him? I think you gotta pay. Yeah, okay. Let's repost that shit. That was pretty fucking funny. But I mean, it's so true, but people don't want to see.
Are you crazy? Have you tasted that?
Savage
Do not care. What do we need to do? Wait for a death?
and ruthless.
Where's the last sword?
The world knows him as the most feared celebrity.
Yeah, I want to try.
Justin.
I want to try to find the one with the zombies in Al Zazine, because that was pretty entertaining. But it's just, it. I don't know. I like him. I like the crazy Russian hacker. He's funny. He tests products and stuff. And in YouTube, it's like TikTok talk. There's just so much AI, and it's not creative content. It just gives somebody a computer. You can make anything. A 3D printer. It's not like. I grew up on when they're making models for movies. Like Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, all that. And now it's just so boring. I tell people, I go, man, the TikTok generation, social media. I like to say that, yeah, I'm not joining the Gen X bandwagon, but I was born in 71. And, that was fucking, I was asked by this chick on Facebook dating. She's like, what's the best things you remember about that? Playing in the dirt, building forts, shit like that. Now everything is just got an app for everything you do, and just, but us that grew up without that, we can live without it. And that's why I'm slowly making my way off of social media. YouTube's pretty cool. Facebook's kind of disgusting. There's a lot of crap on here I don't want to look at. It just comes up on the feed. But TikTok talk is just nothing but, it's just a lot of negativity, a lot of narcissism.